guys, and welcome back to another lip balm review. Hopefully my camera doesn't die because I came back in here, forgot I'd left the iPod on the tripod, ready to record, and walked away. And I came back and it was on 20%, so I plugged it into my computer. Hopefully it'll be fine. So anyway, today's review is from My Lip Stuff. It's been a while since I've reviewed them, and this one is Chai Latte. So I'm hopeful that this one won't suck, but hard to tell with them. So anyway, we're gonna jump right into it. Format-wise, it's just a stick, and packaging-wise, it's very plain because it's not one of their holiday releases or anything, so their standard packaging is always just white label on a white tube, white cap, white everything, with just black print. The only color is where they do the flavor name. That part changes from flavor to flavor. On this one, it's a dark chocolatey brown. It's the only color on the whole thing, so that's the packaging. Pretty boring. But, yeah, it's got the address of the company, it's got the ingredients list, the website, and that's about it. So, anyway, these are natural and organic. Again, the ingredients are sunflower oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, sweet almond oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, aloe vera, essential and or flavor oils. So, very oily stuff. It's why this stuff goes on practically like liquid. So, this one is not limited edition. This one, like I said, because it's not holiday or anything, this is a standard one you can buy year-round, and because of that, it's a little bit cheaper. Damn it. So, would not be a review of mine if I didn't drop it. I swear to God, I don't try to. I am just a klutz who drops everything. So, yeah, including my baby sister when she was like 2 weeks old. Yeah, I'm a genius, but, anyway, I think I probably dropped out all of my siblings at least once. It's really bad to admit. She's never let me live it down, because I was honest and told her that I dropped her, and she's just like, yeah, that's probably why I'm stupid. It's like, oh my god, shut up. Anyway, so, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, not limited edition. This one's standard. Just go to their website. They have tons upon tons of flavors, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, maybe even thousands by now. I know their claim is like over 600. It is definitely more than 600. I think they need to do a recount on how many there actually are currently, because there is more than 600. I started to count one time. There was more than that. Just saying. Didn't finish, so I can't say for sure how many there are. But yeah, so amount of product is 0.15 ounces, the standard stick amount. Shelf life isn't listed, but I think it's like a year or two, since it's organic. Price point. This is where it gets tricky with this brand. If you buy just one, I believe it's $5. It's like between 1 and 5 lip balms, it's $5. 6 to 10, it drops to like $4.50 each. 11 to 20, I think brings it down to $4. It has a whole pricing scale that goes up really high to bring down the cost. I am not rich enough to be able to take advantage of the full scope of that, but yeah, typically whenever I buy from them, I throw a bunch of money at it and buy like 50 at a time because I have no willpower. But anyway, yeah, I have issues, but it's like one day, hopefully, I'll own every flavor that they ever made, but today is not that day. Today is not even close to that day. I am not a rich person, so anywho. Sturdiness-wise, let's see. Wiggly turn wheel. Fuck. So let's find out about the cap. I think the caps are usually okay, though. So, okay, let's get a little piece of... Ew. Under my nail. I'm like, oh, I hate when anything goes under my nails. Okay, so I've got the cap. It's decent. Doesn't really click into place properly on this one. I feel like they're usually better than this from this brand, but no, this one's kind of loose, so damn, that's the turn wheel and the cap on this one. I'm not having a good feeling about this one all of a sudden, so just saying. No special features like SPF or medication, so the scent. Please let the scent hold up, please. Okay, and this is the color of the balm. It's just natural lip balm, or beeswax color. Okay. I get more the latte than the chai in this, but they're definitely both there. I was trying to assess what do I smell more of first. But it's definitely more on the coffee-ish side. but not like super strong. It's not like mocha or anything. Kind of reminds me of like a Frappuccino. Let's see. Like a vanilla, actually kind of like a vanilla latte with just like a little bit of the chai spice in there. The chai is almost an afterthought with this one. It's definitely there, and it definitely does smell like chai, which I realize is very vague when you look up the definition of the word chai. It just translates to the word spice. So it literally just means spice, but yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. Okay, it lives up to its namesake. Cool, let's try it on. A word of caution with my lip stuff, do not use a lot of pressure while applying because it's a very soft product and it will smush. I was thankfully mindful of it this time so I didn't destroy it. I definitely have a lot of times in the past, so. Anywho. Okay. Definitely one of their waterier ones that I've ever tried. Some of them, like, they feel so wet that it almost feels like they're sliding off my lips. This one, I think I can honestly say is probably like the second one ever that has felt quite that loose. And this isn't even like one of my oldest ones or anything, so I can't blame it on age. This one actually is kind of a recent purchase, so I can't even blame it on age for this one. It's just the consistency. Excuse me. Still getting over that cold a little bit. But. I would say. Oh, by the way, there's no flavor with it. Thickness-wise, it's very thin. It's very, very thin. And the consistency is super oily. Like, if you melted butter all the way down into a liquid form and poured it on your lips, that is the exact feel of this. Why do I know what that feels like? Because I am a disgusting person who has definitely had that moment with mixed butter of, I just gotta taste it a little bit, and it gets on your lips, and this is the exact feel of that. But yeah, so it's just really, really wet and loose feeling. And just really super oily. The plus side of it being really oily is that it does absorb into your lips pretty well, but you have to not eat or drink anything for a long enough period of time for it to do that, otherwise it will be gone fast. It does not hold up to the drink test ever with this brand. Ever, ever. And I would assume not for food either, but yeah, it's just one of those things where every lip balm has its strengths and weaknesses. That's a big weakness with this one, but it's not that it feels bad when it's on, it's just, it's so over-the-top oily and rich that I've had issues with this type before, like clogging the pores right around the border of my mouth, and like causing blackheads and shit. So that is always kind of a downside with this brand. But I think there's even a name for that phenomena. I'm trying to remember what it is, because I actually looked it up because I was trying to figure out what the hell is this, these little dots that keep popping up along the edge of my lip, and it seemed to coincide every time I reviewed this exact stuff. And I think, if I remember right, it was called Milia. And sometimes it'll resolve itself. Thankfully mine did, it just took a while. But for some people, they get so bad, you actually have to go to a dermatologist and have them literally get the crap out with tools, which sounds absolutely horrible. Hopefully, I never have it that bad, but it definitely does make me leery of ever using this brand on, like, a daily basis. Just throwing that out there. Because if I've experienced it, I cannot be the only one, so I figure, word of caution, just in case you happen to have weird skin like I do that's super prone to pretty much everything. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. So, anyway. I'm sure there's other products that can cause the same thing, so just throwing it out there that for me, I've had it with this brand, but I'm sure others have also been guilty of it too. So, shine factor though, it's really shiny because of all the oils and butters in it. It's like super high gloss, which I do enjoy that part of the brand a ton. That's always a huge perk to me. But, you know, just consistency-wise, I wish it had more body to it so it would stay put a little better. I mean, I wouldn't want it to be like super waxy or anything, but I feel like there could be a middle ground between the two where it would just be perfection. Whether or not they'll ever do that, probably not. If we're being honest, like, they've been in business for years and years. I don't think they're gonna change their formula because of what one person thinks. Come on. But, it's just one of those things. So, what would I rate this one? Well, I do dock it a point because of the cost, since, you know, not everyone buys lip balms the way I do. And a lot of people will just buy, like, one or two. Like, you know, a typical person. So that kind of is a steep price tag for just a standard stick. Just throwing that out there. Yes, I realize it's organic, and organic's always going to cost more. But, you know, there's plenty of organic brands out there that don't jack the price that high, you know? There's definitely middle ground, and since in the upper ranges, if you buy shit tons of this stuff, they have no problem offering it to you for those much more fair prices. It's proof that they could still make money doing that. They just don't want to. So that's always one big huge strike against why I hesitate in buying more of their stuff. It's just, it's too pricey for me most of the time. So let's see. So that's one point. The wiggly turn wheel and the subpar cap, that's against it. Lack of flavor, that's one against it in this case. Since, I mean, certain ones, it's not really noticeable that there's not a flavor added, but this particular brand, while it doesn't have a flavor added, you definitely taste the flavors of the ingredients that do go into it, and it's a little bit wonky, not gonna lie. So, I mean, that, to me, is a little bit of a turn-off with them, too. The consistency, just, it's so watery. It just doesn't stay on, and it doesn't pass the drink test. I mean, I'll show you guys the drink test right here. So I realized I didn't do it. Yeah, it's already thinning out that fast, so. What can you do? I mean, it's not gone, but it's already thinned out pretty bad. So I think what it has going for it is the scent is spot on. So I give it a point back for that. But, you know, if I'm being honest, I give this a 5 out of 10. I was really hoping I'd be able to rate this one higher, but no. Sorry. I wanted to, but, you know, I'm honest with my reviews, and there's so many things out there that do it so well that things that have a lot of weak points, I'm gonna call them out when they have those weak points. So, 5 out of 10. Wish I could say that it was better. The scent part of it's pretty good, but probably the strongest point it has going for it. So if you want it purely for that and don't care about the consistency or anything else, you know, go for it. If, you know, that's not the be-all and end-all, you might want to hesitate a little bit on it. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, though. So anyway, that is all I have to say on this one. So as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do any of you guys happen to have this exact one? If you do, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Until next time, bye!